India, home to over 1 billion people, of whom 572 million are less than 24 years in age. The economy is clocking a growth rate of over 5% annually, much of it being fueled by the internal demand of a growing middle class and rapid urbanization. Bihar in East India is India's third largest state in terms of its population and has the highest proportion of young people among India's 35 states and union territories. Because of its predominantly agrarian economy, Bihar has the second highest rate of internal migration within India. Large cities such as Kolkata and Delhi being the primary destinations of Bihar's youth. A vast majority of young people seek a good education and employable skills that can help them move up the complex employment value chain of India's large cities. And English language skills are often viewed as a key part of this employment package.
English is no more a language of any country. It has become a global need.
The Bihar government thought that students of secondary level should learn English for their future.
Today we shall read.
Teachers typically tend to teach in the way they were taught. So when it comes to the English language, most teachers lean towards the grammar translation method, rely on rote learning by the students with the focus firmly on reading and writing skills, skills that are easier to test and evaluate. The National Curriculum Framework of India, which's been in place since 2005, recommends a switch to activity-based learning or ABL, where the teacher is mainly a facilitator in the language classroom. British Council has implemented ABL in the English classroom through its training program for primary teachers in the states of Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and West Bengal, among others. We were invited by the government of Bihar to help in the transition of methodology in English language teaching in that state. And the Bihar Language Initiative in Secondary Schools, or BLISS, took off in 2011, a project that has been supported by DfID. We work closely with our partners, the State Secondary Education Board and the National Secondary School Education for All program. Teacher educators are selected through a rigorous process that includes behavioral, speaking and listening skills.
Where do you teach, Upendra Kumar?
I teach at Nalanda College +2 school.
We also ensure that the recruited teacher educators are spread evenly across the 38 administrative districts of the state. Very recently, we piloted APTIS, the British Council's own English test.
And show the teachers the page they're looking. Teachers can only see one side.
We've been on the ground for 1.5 years now. The beginnings of that change is happening now because it's now going to trickle down. I've actually been into classrooms where people have started using the language.
And ask teachers to mark, they won't know what to mark.
I have got a positive change in myself as a teacher after joining the BLISS. And the techniques, the proceedings of teaching that we were not thinking of about, we are implementing that in our school with our students. And we want the same for our trainee teachers as master teacher.
Let's say regarding any boxer. Okay, here. In this way, we can allow the students to speak more and more.
Knee to knee, toe to toe, palm to palm, back to back. Okay, thank you.
So this is chilly morning. I think I should give you a warm-up exercise. Are you all ready? Yes. Palm to palm.
The demand for skills-based education linked to employment opportunities in India has been rising steadily in the last decade.
कोई बच्चा बच्ची छात्र अगर नहीं बोलता है इंग्लिश तो उसको अपमानित होना पड़े, उसको सफलता से दूर रहना पड़े, ऐसी व्यवस्था भी नहीं होनी चाहिए। एक IAS IPS का बेटा को ऐसी सुविधा शुरू से जन्म से मिली है कि इंग्लिश बोल सकता है क्योंकि उसके परिवार में ऐसा माहौल है, लेकिन एक ऑटो ड्राइवर का बेटा इंग्लिश कहाँ से सीखेगा? वो सरकारी स्कूल में जाता है जो कि लोकल लैंग्वेज में वहाँ पढ़ाई होती है। तो दोनों के फासले को कम कैसे किया जाए, ये भी सरकार के साथ साथ समाज का भी दायित्व है कि इस पर विचार करें।
हम लोग DSID बोर्ड से एग्ज़ाम पास किए जिसमें इंग्लिश कंपलसरी नहीं है। इंग्लिश पे जो कहते हैं ध्यान ही नहीं दिया। आज हम लोग 12th में आए हैं तो यहाँ पे 150 मार्क्स का है, इसलिए हम लोग इंस्टीट्यूट में अप्लाई।
The students come with a very high expectation. They think that after taking admission, they will be able to speak like a Britisher or an American. But when they are able to speak just a few sentences at the end of the course, they are a bit disappointed. If they had made students linguistically skillful, our business will fall down.
In education, the government has had to focus on some basics, providing bicycles for the kids at secondary level to go to school, school uniforms, school lunch. What the government hasn't been able to deal with is quality in the classroom. And that's where agencies like the British Council and other agencies can actually help.
For a very long time, English has been seen as the language of the elite, and that has started to change.
आजकल इंग्लिश का ही ज़माना, कहीं पे बिना इंग्लिश बोले कुछ नहीं हो सकता है। नौकरी में भी ज़्यादातर इंग्लिश वाले को ही नौकरी जल्दी होता है, बिना इंग्लिश सीखे कुछ नहीं होता है। इंग्लिश ना जानते हैं तो एक अनपढ़ आदमी के समान ही होते हैं।
उसको टीचर बनने का शौक है, कहते हम टीचर बनेंगे। हमारा घर ना बने वो सही है, कहीं हम ज़मीन नहीं खरीदे वो सही है, लेकिन हम अपने तरफ से पूरी कोशिश करते हैं कि हमारा चारों बच्चा अच्छा से पढ़ लिखे।